don't drink alcoholic beverages while taking this medicine. They're probably talking about it in excess, which I never do. I never do. I'll have to find out a little bit more about this company. Something Bush Light of some kind. I don't know if it's. We've got so many microbreweries around here, but this is fantastic for the price. Oh boy. What's this? It's my lucky penny. Oh. Nope. Not gonna have oatmeal for dinner again tonight. Okay, put it up to the... It's Abraham Lincoln. Oh, I don't know. It's pretty much a typical day. It's either Abraham Lincoln or it's John F. Kennedy. I can't remember. I had to deal with Sharon, and she's in a different department. It's one of the two. Two good-looking guys. But we always seem to ruffle each other's feathers. Two good-looking Republicans. She seems to be, I think she's a liberal, which you never know with them. Oh, it's good. I ended up lighting that pine-scented candle that I had purchased and had hoped would liven up this place a little bit. But I fell asleep. The glass ended up cracking. My couch caught on fire right next to where I was sleeping. I have been dealing with a smoke detector that is out of batteries. I need to replace it, but I don't have a ladder tall enough. So it has been quite a pest. I had woken up because I'm a subarctic temperature sleeper. I have to have the windows open, AC going. I don't care what time of the year it is. I gotta have it. I've got to have the temperature just right. I wake up to a blistering fireball in here, and I've got insurance. I think it was adequate insurance. I'll find out after the claim comes through, but I had wrapped myself with my brown Snuggie, which was a gift to myself last Christmas. Here I am laying in this ball of flames, which was my couch that I enjoyed very much. I watched a lot of Matlock reruns on that couch. I had a lot of sleepovers. My aunt would come over. We would play Balderdash until the cows would come home. And they rarely ever did. Furniture seems like it's not that big of a deal. That couch is so special to me because my grandfather actually died on that couch while we were watching Matlock. And I didn't notice because he normally looked dead. It sounds bad, but he usually looked dead. Anyway, I looked over at him and I said, Gramps, I realized he is ice cold. And I went on webmd.com. It's accessible to anybody. You don't have to pay a membership for it. And I looked up some of his symptoms. The results said, call an ambulance. A person might be dead. Turned out he was dead for over 2.5 hours before I went on WebMD. And then my battery was dead on my cell phone, so I wasn't able to call 911 for another about an hour and a half because I wanted to wait until it was completely charged. Anyway, long story short, these guys get here, paramedics, and they asked me what happened. And I said he just died. We were watching Matlock. He had been eating pecans for, it was about 4 hours, because I picked him up at about 4 o'clock. He was dead probably around 8. And they said, how did you not know that he was dead? And I said, you guys don't know my grandpa. He always looks like he's dead. Long story short, he died right here, eating pecans, a ton of pecans, because I had picked up a pound bag of pecans, and he had eaten the entire thing. That was probably within the first 15 minutes he was here. So those are my two memories. My grandfather dying on my couch here. For all I know, he OD'd on pecans. We didn't have any kind of toxicology test done. Stuff is expensive. I'm not really a sports guy myself. I have a couple of sports that I'm interested in, but just the stats. I hate watching. I met a girl on Tuesday morning at a little bookshop on Capitol Hill. I was up there on business. And she showed me a back room at this bookshop, and I didn't think anything about it. She had kind of an aggressively tied ponytail, and so I thought, here's a girl that she might be out of my league, but I'm just going to see where this takes us. I'm sure I was blushing, but it turns out there used to be a pretty large market for vintage pornography. And it sounds gross. You just hear the word pornography, and it sounds like it's got kind of a negative ring to it. Like cyst, cream, moist, penis. Iguana, fornication, gurgle, squirts. You know, and all of these things, they're just words. They have a negative tone to them because they just sound kind of bad. But she certainly opened my eyes to the whimsical world that is vintage pornography. Excuse me. Must be hay season. We're going to have a few adventures. I'm going to show you a little bit about my life before I think we dive too deeply back into the sea of video dating. The first one did not work out well. Oh, boy. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait a little bit before I get back into